Good morning students. I am Reema KB, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Maharani Science College for Women, Mysore University, Mysore. I have solved few problems on optics and spectroscopy for 4th semester BSc students of Mysore University. Topics considered for this session are interference, double refraction, molecular spectra and atomic spectra. Problem number 1. Fringes of equal thickness are observed in a thin glass wedge of refractive index 1.52. The fringe spacing is observed to be 0.001 meter for the light of wavelength of 589 nanometer. Calculate the angle of the wedge. Given lambda is equal to 589 times 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Beta is equal to 0.001 meter. N is equal to 1.52. Theta has to be calculated. We know that the expression for beta is equal to lambda divided by 2 times n theta. Rewriting this expression in terms of theta, we get theta is equal to lambda divided by 2 times n beta. Substituting the value of lambda, n and beta in the expression for theta, we get the value of theta in terms of radian as 1.9375 times 10 to the power minus 4. You can express theta in degree, which is equal to 0.0111. Problem number 2. Refractive indices of quartz for E-ray and for O-ray are 1.55 and 1.545 respectively. Calculate the thicknesses of a half wave plate and quarter wave plate of quartz appropriate for sodium light of wavelength 589.3 nanometer. Given lambda is equal to 589.3 times 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Refractive index of O-ray is equal to 1.545. Refractive index of E-ray is equal to 1.55. Thickness of half wave plate and thickness of quarter wave plate has to be calculated. We know that the expression for the thickness of half wave plate is equal to lambda divided by 2 times mu E minus mu O, and thickness of quarter wave plate is equal to lambda divided by 4 times mu E minus mu O. This implies that T half is equal to twice the value of thickness of quarter wave plate. Let us now find the thickness of quarter wave plate and then multiply it by 2 to get the value of the thickness of half wave plate. Thickness of quarter wave plate is equal to 29.465 micrometer. Now multiplying the thickness of quarter wave plate by 2, we get the thickness of half wave plate, which is equal to 58.930 micrometer. Problem number 3. The average spacing of the pure rotational lines in hydrogen fluoride is found to be 40.4 per centimeter. Calculate the moment of inertia of the molecule and the interatomic distance. Given reduced mass of hydrogen fluoride molecule is 1.58 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Given H is equal to 6.624 times 10 to the power minus 34 joule second and velocity of light c is equal to 3 times 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Given twice the rotational constant B is equal to 40.4 per centimeter. Reduced mass mu is equal to 1.58 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Planck's constant H is equal to 6.624 times 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Velocity of light c is equal to 3 times 10 to the power 8 meter per second. moment of inertia I has to be calculated and interatomic distance r is to be calculated. Rotational constant B is equal to 2B by 2, which is equal to 20.2 per centimeter. We know that moment of inertia I is equal to mu r square, and the expression for the rotational constant B is equal to h divided by 8 pi square IC. Substituting the value of I in the expression for B and rewriting B in terms of r square, we get r square is equal to h divided by 8 pi square B times mu c. Substituting the value of h, b, pi square, mu and c in the expression for r square, we obtain the value of r square as 8.7708 times 10 to the power minus 21 meter square. Therefore, moment of inertia I is equal to mu r square, which is equal to 1.58 times 10 to the power minus 27 into 8.7708 times 10 to the power minus 21, which comes out to be 1.385 times 10 to the power minus 47 kg meter square. Problem number 4. Calculate the rotational energy corresponding to J is equal to 1 for hydrogen molecule. Given intermolecular distance, that is bond length, is equal to 0.074 nanometer, mass of hydrogen atom is equal to 1.674 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg, H is equal to 6.63 times 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Given M1 is equal to M2, which is equal to 1.674 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. M dash has to be calculated. R is equal to 0.074 times 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Moment of inertia I has to be calculated. H, Planck's constant, is equal to 6.63 times 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Solution. Reduced mass of hydrogen molecule, that is M dash, is expressed as M1 into M2 divided by M1 plus M2, which is equal to M1 by 2. Since M1 is equal to M2, we get the value of M dash as 0.837 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. We know that moment of inertia I is equal to M dash into R square, where M dash is the reduced mass. We obtain the value of moment of inertia as 4.58 times 10 to the power minus 48 kg meter square. Now, you can express rotational energy is equal to J into J plus 1 times H cross square by 2I. We know that H cross square is equal to H by 2 pi. Substituting the value of H cross square in the expression for rotational energy, we get E suffix j is equal to j into j plus 1 times h square by 4 pi square I. Substituting the value of j, h square, pi square I in the expression for Ej, we get the value of rotational energy as 0.0152 electron volt. Problem number 5. The J is equal to 0 to J is equal to 1 absorption line in carbon monoxide occurs at a frequency of 1.153 times 10 to the power 11 Hz. Calculate the moment of inertia, bond length and the lowest energy level of the molecule corresponding to J is equal to 1. Given 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. And H is equal to 6.63 times 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. For transition from initial quantum number J to final quantum number J plus 1, frequency nu is equal to 1.153 times 10 to the power 11 Hz. Moment of inertia I has to be calculated. R bond length has to be calculated. Rotational energy for J is equal to 1 has to be calculated. Given 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66 times 10 to the power minus 27 kg. We know that the expression for frequency is equal to h divided by 4 pi square I times j plus 1. Nu is equal to h divided by 4 pi square I times 1 plus 1 minus h divided by 4 pi square times I into 0 plus 1. Therefore, we can express nu in terms of h divided by 4 pi square I. Rewriting the expression in terms of I, we get I is equal to h divided by 4 pi square nu. Now, the value of moment of inertia comes out around 1.46 times 10 to the power minus 46 kg meter square. Solution for bond length. For carbon monoxide, M1 is equal to 12 atomic mass unit and M2 is equal to 16 atomic mass unit. So, the reduced mass of carbon monoxide is M dash is equal to M1 times M2 divided by M1 plus M2. So, substituting the value of M1, M2, we get the value of reduced mass, that is M dash is equal to 1.14 times 10 to the power minus 26 kg. Now, bond length R is expressed as square root of I divided by M dash. Substituting the value of I and M dash in the expression for R, we get the value of bond length as 1.14 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Now, the expression for rotational energy, that is E suffix J is equal to 1 is equal to h cross square by 2I into J times J plus 1. We get the substituting the value of h I in the expression for E suffix J is equal to 1, we get the value of rotational energy as 4.76 times 10 to the power minus 4 electron volt. Initially, you'll express it in terms of joules, that is 7.61 times 10 to the power minus 23 joule. So, if you divide this value by the charge of the electron, that is 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19, you get the value in terms of electron volt, that is 4.76 times 10 to the power minus 4 electron volt. Problem number 6. A spectral line corresponding to a wavelength of 4500 angstrom splits into a Zeeman triplet in the presence of magnetic field of 1 Tesla. Calculate the wavelength of separation between the components of the triplet. Given E by m, that is specific charge, is equal to 1.76 times 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kg. C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Given lambda is equal to 4500 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Magnetic induction B is equal to 1 Tesla. Specific charge E by m is equal to 1.76 times 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kg. Lambda 1 minus lambda 2 has to be calculated. We know that lambda 1 minus lambda 2 is equal to 2 times B into E by m times lambda square divided by 4 pi C. Substituting the value of magnetic induction B, specific charge E by m, wavelength lambda, pi and C in the expression for lambda 1 minus lambda 2, we get the value as 0.189 angstrom. Problem number 7. Calculate the wavelength of separation between the unmodified line of wavelength 6000 angstrom and modified lines when a magnetic induction of 1 Weber per meter square is applied in a steady of normal Zeeman effect. Given lambda is equal to 6000 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter, magnetic induction B is equal to 1 Weber per meter square, which is equal to 1 Tesla. Specific charge E by M is equal to 1.76 times 10 to the power 11 Coulomb per kg. D lambda has to be calculated. We can express d lambda as B into E times lambda square divided by 4 pi mc. Substituting the value of magnetic induction B, the charge of the electron E, lambda the wavelength of light used, pi mass of the electron, and the velocity of light used, we get the value of d lambda as 0.1679 angstrom. Problem number 8. This has to be worked out by the students. That is, calculate the wavelength of separation between the two component lines which are observed in the normal Zeeman effect. Given magnetic field used is 0.4 Weber per meter square. Specific charge of electron is 1.76 times 10 to the power 11 Coulomb per kg and lambda is equal to 6000 angstrom. Data has been given here, that is lambda is equal to 6000 times 10 to the power minus 11 meter. Magnetic induction B is equal to 0.4 Tesla. Specific charge E by M is equal to 1.76 times 10 to the power 11 Coulomb per kg. So making use of this standard data that is being given, you'll find the answer for problem number 8, which comes around 0.1335 angstrom. Thank you. Hope this video has benefited you.